Got it. Okay, super. Had some technical difficulties for the last 7 minutes. Took about 7 tries to get this thing going. But anyway, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. The temperature is still going to be 100 degrees today, so that's kind of interesting. Let's appreciate it while we got it, because it's going to get cold. It's going to get cold out there, people. Anyway, my name is Edward Bevilacqua. Here we are at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you on your, well, it's not to help you, it's to help our students and interested people, which I guess would be the you. No reason for haters to be watching this, but if, let's say, a hater is watching it, our goal is still the same: to help those people on their journey through this life, which is carried out through a transcendent soul, let's say, on behalf of or for the benefit of a transcendent soul. That is our reason for being here. How do we do it? We do it 2 ways. We do it through the worksheet. Most importantly, the worksheet, which is the experts updated every day. So in our school of learning, it's the worksheet. That's where the experts are talking about 4 areas of life in general, 4 areas: physical, fitness and health; mental, always be learning; emotional, if you can't control your emotions, don't worry, somebody else will, and they'll probably take you out of the game; and spiritual. Spiritual is what leads to the destination of life. It's what gives meaning. It's what answers the questions of things, the big questions like, why is there suffering? And sort of the answer is, it just doesn't matter why there's suffering. And it's not that important. You get punched in the arm or you don't get punched in the arm. It's what you do about getting punched in the arm that matters, right? Can't control the stimulus, but we can control the response. Okay, so this is day 3 of week 4 of our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. There's What a Bevy. Okay, I just sent you a text asking if you're getting on. Okay, so this is week 4, day 3. And our TED Talk is about Ignatius of Loyola, a little animation of his life. And for our purposes, the idea is, if he can do all that he did, each of us can do something. So he's a great role model to life, and we can exactly replicate what he went through. We don't have to replicate it. We can learn from it and apply it. So he's a great role model, and this is a guy who started here, good family, started doing good things, got carried away with himself, bottom dropped out. Psychologists would probably say he kind of went crazy, but then he clawed his way back. He followed the principles that we learned last week, got with a group of guys, created something that took off, and now it's one of the most influential, remarkable organizations in the world and in the history of the world. And he wasn't really much different. He's like a little acorn turning into an oak tree. We all have some potential. That's the point. We all have some potential. He's a guy after our own heart. And he kept focused on the destination. At a certain point, once everything went to hell in his life, once it got really bad, then he changed his focus from the earthly world, what's in it for me, what can I get, to the destination, to what comes next, what comes after this life. So we're going to learn about him for the next couple days, and then we'll be back on Stoicism. But our meme of today, our theme for today is perception, reality, and the red letter down below is Darren Hardy. This is day 3 of his 3-day keys to finding your big breakthrough. And so we're going to talk about that. But first, let me just say this is going to be a short one today. What happened? Where do we go? It's going to be a short one today. Let me move this tab over where it belongs. It's going to be a short one today because today is the volunteer breakfast. We have no drivers other than me. And that's okay. That just means I need to do a little bit of adjusting, fine-tuning the schedule. So that means less time on the Peloton, but I have to get it in just in case. So instead of getting a full workout this morning, I'm going to get a small workout, but I will get a workout. And then later tonight, if I'm not too tired, then I will finish my workout because it's very important. So then I have to go get supplies for the breakfast. Then I have to pick up some women at the women's home and get the thing set up and make the coffee and do the thing for the volunteers' breakfast. So that's it. I am appreciative that people go to the breakfast. I'm appreciative that they take the time to show up, participate, and help. No complaints that they don't help more. Not expecting that. But it's a good test for our people of how committed they are. Right, how committed they are. So, how are things in your life? Wata baby? How are things in Fort Jacks? As we're doing that, as you're answering that question, I'm going to go to advice from an 80-year-old. Advice from an 80-year-old. Look people in the eye. I'll do that Larry David eye thing. Okay? Look people in the eye. Next, Seth Godin. Where is he? Seth Godin. Seth, there he is. The opposite of perfect. That's kind of a good one. The opposite of perfect. It's not junk. No, the opposite of perfect is. It meets spec, on time, productive, valuable. By definition, it is good enough. If the spec isn't what you need, change the spec. But perfect is unattainable, and perfect is a place to hide. Okay? Trying to be perfect, don't. Okay, etc. Okay, ba-bam, boom. I don't know how they make that sound. All righty, next. Looking here. Okay, I guess we're going to talk about our theme of today. Epic and sweet. Epic. So things in Fort Jacks are epic. How's the weather? How's the wetter? Is it wetter, or weather? And is it weather or is it weather? Which is which? Blue sky. Okay, good. All righty. So today is day 3 of Darren Hardy's talk on getting your big breakthrough. Day 1. The majority is wrong. Don't follow the herd. Go apart from the herd. 2, tunnel vision. Wrong. Think outside of the tunnel. Think outside. He gave examples of that. 3, so I would say 2 words. Mystic, Starbucks. 3, marketing. It's 10% product or service and 90% marketing. What? Yeah, 90% marketing. It's promoting, making people aware of, and promoting the idea. No, not Mystic Starbucks. Mystic, period, Starbucks, period. I have 2 sentences for you. Mystic, Starbucks. thinking out of the box, not thinking about tunnel vision. Mystic, Starbucks. Curious minds want to know. All righty then. Okay, I think we're going to call this it because it's 6:15. I'm going to leave people with that. Again, down below, Darren Hardy, perception. Well, people's perception is their reality. Marketing creates the perception of the product. If you have cool marketing, people will follow. The most popular restaurant, the most successful restaurant is still McDonald's. It's not the best food. The most successful wine is not those kind of wines. It's the cheap, sweet red wine. Most of the most successful things are not the best thing. They're the thing that most people buy. And it comes down to marketing, according to Darren Hardy. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Okay, I'm going to call it quits. Hope all is well, Wadabebi. We'll talk later, but not right now. Too much to do. Got to get going.